Hi Libra, this is your reading and this is Shah from Charlie's Angel Tarot, and welcome to the mid-May 2021 reading, and I hope you enjoyed your monthly reading. You can use this reading and relate, see what resonates with the monthly and the mid-monthly. You can take the first card as the first week, second week, third week and fourth week, or you can take the first two cards as the third week in the month, and the end of the month, the two cards at the end of the month, the fourth week. I'm using the Tarot of the Sai or She, the Gaelic fairy land that it represents, and I'm also using the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, and this includes astrological signs and numerology besides the Oracle. I'm also using the Journey Oracle and also the Healing Angel cards. Okay, so let's get started with a couple of points. We're going, and there's full moon on the 26th, Mercury retrograde on the 29th of May. Also, we're going into the energy or the element of Gemini, the season of Gemini, and Gemini stands for communication, wisdom, honesty, clarity, transparency and ideas. Wisdom meaning you could be eager to learn something new, start a new workshop, or go to a university, anything like that, for further education, enhancing your talents and your vocation perhaps. It could also mean municipalities, court, legalities, authority, also institutions like hospitals, schools, courts, bookkeeping, anything like that, or trusts, anything that is classified as an institution. Okay, things will be happening very swiftly. Gemini is also the third house in the zodiac, so that resembles also the inner child of us, and according to some it is also regarded as ability, mental ability, so that's the wisdom, I suppose. It is the house of Mercury. It is represented or ruled by Mercury, and also it's a mutual sign, so that's also masculine. If you would like to know more about Gemini and use it to your advantage, or see the characteristics, or want to know what the characteristics is of Gemini, then have a look at the Gemini energy video that I made. Now you come in with the Warrior Princess, and the Warrior Princess is the Page of Wands. So there could be news, this could be about a hobby, this could be about passion. If it is with passion, then it could be an invitation to go out and have fun. It can also be about a job. It could be news about a child, or the news could come from somebody younger than yourself, perhaps even a child. Then you have publicity. Publicity, if you are a writer or a vlogger, a blogger, an actor, you might get something publicized. You will get recognition, you will be seen by the public, perhaps you're putting something yourself out there. And this is Jupiter in excuse me, Jupiter in Leo. This is Jupiter and that is Leo, and here you can see the star sign, the flag, and it looks like the world. So you might be working globally, putting yourself out there, getting more clients. Jupiter also represents gain, and Leo also means creativity and creative self-expression. So you might be, like I said, putting yourself out there globally and getting public recognition. This could also be that you're putting your business out there, you're advertising, and you might be you might have how do you call it, a website, a shop on the website. You could be advertising for your business or whatever you're publishing if you're a writer or a poem or a vlogger or a blogger. That said, there could be also a gift of courage. You might all of a sudden get the gift from the divine or the angels to have courage to go forth for what you want. The princess is the page, as I said, and the page of wands is Sagittarius, so there could be a prominent Sagittarius around you, but don't forget Leo or Aries, and here you've got Leo to confirm it. You might feel a little bit out of balance because you've got number 5, you're halfway there perhaps with something, and now you have to boom, go for it, come into action. That is the overall energy. Okay, then the first card in the third week, because I'm going to take these two cards as the third week, and you've got a 5 again, so you've got 2 5s already. And again, you could be halfway with something, so you might be finishing up something in the third week. You've got the elder. You might need advice from a guide, a teacher, a professional, or a person that you have enormous respect for that is mature. This could be a father, an uncle, or a teacher, a professor, the head of a school, or the head of a health institution, or this could be the elder is the hierophant or the high priest in other decks, so it could be a spiritual guide like a priest or somebody that teaches yoga or meditation. The elder is also representing or represents Taurus, so there could be a Taurus around you, and we are in Taurus, so it could also be Taurus time, but we are going in, this could be until the 21st, because then we're going into Gemini. So the end could be the end of Taurus could signify that you will get public recognition either straight away in the third week or throughout the rest of the month. We've got organization, and so you might be dealing with organizations. Like I said, the high priest is the head of an institution, the church, but this could also be municipalities, so you might have to visit this person, and this is confirmed by the organization. Like, you know, they say the organization, that's what the firm, you might have to go and see a special firm like a hospital or a lawyer or a doctor, anything like that. This card also means that discipline is needed to finish something off. Like I said, you're halfway there, but you need discipline and organization. It's not only the firm as an organization, but also organize to get things done and finished. You definitely need discipline, and this is Mercury in Virgo. Okay. It is an earth, and also an earth sign, Virgo, so it could be a Taurus or a Virgo that could be prominent in your life, or that you might have a discussion with, or that you are organizing something. It could be a party, it could be marriage, it could be an investment. That could be the Virgo could we are in Libra, so it could be a Libra, Virgo rising or moon, or Taurus Virgo rising or moon. I'm reading for thousands of people, so take from the reading what you can, and have a look also at your moon sign and your rising sign to get the whole picture. Okay, so something needs organizing to get it off the ground and to get it finished. Right. Then we have the Dancer 9. Now, if you get organized and you get all your ducks in a row, you can finish it off, and perhaps you can get your wish, because you've got the wish card here or the goal card. So finishing something off. Number 9 is an ending and is also represents a new beginning. You've got 2 9s here, you've got 9 here and 9 here, and we have Optimism, and that is Moon in Sagittarius. And Moon in Sagittarius means because Moon in Sagittarius, let me have a look. It's number 10, so there is a finishing. Something is finishing, definitely. Moon in Sagittarius, optimism and adventure. Optimism means that something is coming to completion, that your wish is going to come true. So again, a 9, ending to difficulties. There is also an end to a phase. This could be in general, and also something is coming to fruition because you've taken action to make your wish come true. If you haven't got a wish, then you can make a wish and work on that wish or that goal. So we all know that Sagittarius is adventurous and goes for what he wants or she wants. Look, this looks also a lot like the Chariot. And Sagittarius is a fire sign, so it is also time for passion. Remember, passion doesn't last. So if you want to make a relationship, if that is your wish, a relationship or a partner last long, then make sure that you are both communicating properly and give and take, and that you know each other's boundaries, and that everybody respects each other. And that is what makes a good partnership. I think there is a lot of organization, but if you are with a partner, then make sure that you have the balance, because then you will be able to harvest. And it looks to me that you will harvest something after the 21st, as summer will come into as well. We've got the summer solstice on the 21st of June as well. So if it's not happening now, then it might happen before the summer solstice, because the corn represents a summer as well, and harvesting. Don't give up. You need to be strategic, especially within the season of Gemini, as they go for what they want, but they also plan things ahead, and like the fire signs, like the Sagittarius, they plan, they are strategic. So are the air signs, but the air signs are more spontaneous. Okay, they're not so strategic as Sagittarius. So this is a warning to be strategic, and Virgo is a perfectionist, so that you can get the harvest. Wow. It might be, like I said, it might happen on the 21st, because we are Taurus, and then we're going into Gemini, so it could be there, but it could also be on the round between the 21st and the 26th, because we've got the full moon on the 26th. Here we have the moon, the card moon. It could be full moon or new moon in the tarot. So again, it's only a couple of weeks between the full moon and the new moon. But the moon means that the moon also represents Cancer, or a Pisces, but mainly Pisces. There are things that you don't know, but if you're wishing for something, then perhaps it is time to take a break and research, because you've got the dark side of the moon and you've got the light side of the moon. The light side of the moon means that you are on the right track, on the right path, but you don't know everything, so you need to do more research, get things more perfected like a Virgo. Okay, here we have also a water sign, and this is Cancer. Cancer is a nurturing sign. It's also a water sign, so it's also the same as the moon. The moon is also a water sign also. That could be, don't forget, it could be Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces, but prominently Cancer and Pisces. As these water signs, they also represent intuitiveness, highly sensitive, also empathic. So perhaps around the full moon you might be all this: highly sensitive, intuitive, and especially to other people's feelings. So you have Cancer here and you've got Pisces there, but it could also be a Cancer, and this is in Saturn. So you might have a new ambition, because Saturn is ambitious, being ambitious, wanting to get your wish or goal. Wow. And that is also the energy of the Wands. You could be more charitable. You could be receiving something from somebody else that is charitable. Perhaps some help. Perhaps look at these two little people, like the twins, the duality, like in the sign. Remember, institutions, we've got the Hierophant here and we've got the organization here, so you could be definitely be working with an institution. This looks more like a parliament or a school or a hospital, and that is what it means. And you could be partnering up, like I said, so make sure that there is balance so that you can harvest gain. Okay, so that is quite beautiful. You could be also be working for an institution that deals with charity, like we have the lottery here in Holland, but it is a trust. So that is an institution, and there are people there that work in the call center trying to sell you lottery tickets. Things like that. It can be as simple as that. It doesn't have to be a hospital. It doesn't have to be a court or a museum or anything like that. It can just be simple things, working for an institution, or you could be doing something for a charitable institution. Man, you might not know enough information about this institution. Perhaps this could be the institution, a bank. You could be applying for a loan, and yeah, charity means that they will give you something. They are charitable. Perhaps you might not have all the information to start up the business that you're wishing to start up, or to buy a house that you wish to buy, and this institution could say and could bend the rules a little bit by saying, okay, we will give you the loan or the mortgage, but you will have to pay it within 10 years instead of 30 years. And if you feel that you are strong enough and that you can do it, or make your firm create much business and profits, then the bank will say, yes, we'll help you, we'll give you the loan. That is hypothetically speaking. So that is charitable. Charity doesn't mean that you have to go to a charitable institution in order to survive. No, not only that, but this is a bit like the Five of Pentacles, this oracle card. This can be that realize that you're not alone. Don't feel left out. She looks like as if she's running away and that she's destitute. Go to advisors, go to institutions, talk to somebody if you're in a dire straits situation. Find things out. Like if you lose your job, then you know you have to go to Social Security to find out information on how to get the dole. Okay, so there are different ways of interpreting charity. It is not charity if you have to have a loan or a dole for a while, because once you work you pay taxes, so you have already put the money into an institution that can help you with giving you a dole. Okay, so you could be working, you could be getting a job in a charitable firm, you could be getting dealing with a charity, you could be doing something for a charity. It could be publicly, it could definitely, because you've got the organization here, so perhaps you might be organizing a charity. It looks very optimistic that you will be a great success, because it might be publicly produced, or like on TV or radio, something like that, or YouTube, your own thing, and you're getting recognition, and people are being optimistic about it, and you definitely will be flattered, because people will say, oh, that was great, that was fantastic, because we've got the card flattery here, and that is a Gemini card, and that Gemini card is, of course, I think it is Mars. As I said, I'm fairly new at this. That is Venus in Gemini. So flattery could also be a new passion. You could find out that you're fantastic at raising money or organizing, and definitely you want to stay there and to do more for the charity, because you love the stage. You feel flattered that you are being accepted, and this could also be that you get flattery or compliments. That is flattery as well, and that you're such a wonderful person with a lot of knowledge, and perhaps you might start teaching. This could also be that somebody says you've got a lot of knowledge, you would be a beautiful teacher, and that is also the Hierophant. That could also be a teacher. Now this is mental awareness, so we are going into Gemini, so you might be more aware of actually putting your ideas into the material world, and you need support, so you go to an institution and they might help you. They are charitable and they will fund you or advise you. Definitely there is a lot of a lot of information about institutions, support from institutions, or you might be working for institutions. For everybody it's going to be different, but whatever you do, and if you deal with institutions or if you work in institutions, then you will have success, because you've got the publicity, and you've also got the Optimism card and flattery, and you know, flattery gets you everywhere. Sometimes it doesn't. Okay, this could also represent a secret love affair, the card, this one. Okay, so remember, and I'm getting a different message here, not from the card, but I'm also, because it's Gemini, see both sides of a story. So if you are a mediator or if you are a social worker and you work for an institution or an organization that helps single mums or single dads, then look at both sides of the story. Do your research, because you might not know what is behind the mask, because I also see this head, and that's split open, full of ideas. Something is growing out of it. I'm just exaggerating, but see both sides of the story. And that is what you most probably need in order to get clarity and success. Okay. Now, like I said, I wanted to look something up. This is Venus, so this is Venus in Gemini. Like I said, there could be a secret love, but there could also be a new love. And it looks like that somebody else could be coming back from the past. You could be thinking about the past because you've got the Dancer 6, and that's the 6 of Cups. And the Dancer 6 means that you could mean that you're thinking about the past, the good memories, but also the bad memories. But it could also mean that somebody's coming back from the past and giving you a gift, being charitable. It could be money, could be a helping hand, could be a listening ears, especially with the story with this. I said that listen to both sides of the story. This could be about a divorce, because we also have the head of the institution or municipalities. That could be the divorce courts, but there is a wish coming true. Perhaps you, due to separation, you might want to go back to the past, going back to an old love, and they've been waiting in the wings. Another zodiac sign had this as well, but on the other hand, you could be branching out as well with ideas that will bring in money, because I also see this as the coin. So yeah, 3 means creativity, and that is Gemini. You're very creative, most probably in Gemini time, Libra. It is also an other dual sign like you and Pisces. So the prominent people in your reading this time, mid-month, is Sagittarius prominently, but don't forget Aries or Leo. Then you've got Taurus, then you have Cancer or Pisces. It depends. Some readers take both, but usually when I started, I always said that the moon was Cancer, and then I made friends in other readers said to me, no, the moon is Pisces. So whichever relates to you. Now we also have Leo here. That's another fire sign, confirming the page. We have Virgo here, and underneath the Taurus card, the Hierophant. So that is both fire and earth. Then we have Sagittarius here again. We've got Sagittarius, Leo, Sagittarius prominently. Then we have Cancer here with Pisces, but it could also be Cancer depending which reader you listen to. And Gemini. Now we're talking about institutions. You could be working for them, dealing with them, etc., etc. But this could also looks like a convent or a monastery, and we've got the High Priestess here, and we've got the nun here. And let's face it, royalty are also a form of institution. So we've got the spiritual institution, and we've got the royal institution here as well. And we've got the card Instinct, and it is lying underneath the Moon card. How apt is that? And instinct means also your intuition. Those are your alarm systems that nature and the divine and the angels have given you to listen to, warning signs. When you hear you have butterflies in your tummy, that is also a warning sign of attraction, chemistry, and this could be with this new love or perhaps an old love. Perhaps this could mean that your love never died with an old love in the past. But let go of old stuff and look on towards the future and let in the new stuff. And yes, do remember beautiful memories. And this is like in a meditative state because it looks like a nun. But if you're going back in time, then this could be also a maiden. Yes, and she's dreaming of becoming a princess, getting recognition, and you have to listen to your instinct, intuition. Am I going the right way? Am I following the light? Because a nun does follow the light, but if it's a maiden, take your choice from this picture here. And green, also open your heart. Green to me means space, healing, opening your heart. It's the color of Haniel, Archangel Haniel. Also a color of money. Green is related to money, so I think you will be enhancing yourself, getting the recognition publicly. Like I said, optimistically, you're on the right path, you're doing your research, you're getting organized, and you can be charitable, or you can ask help from other institutions or municipalities to be charitable for your cause, perhaps. Okay, beautiful card. Now, it is number 17. They're not numbered, the cards, but they are numbered in the book. So 1 and 7 is 8. And 8 is the house of money and the house of power. And you are going up because you've got 3, 4 and 5, and 4 means production and proper foundations. You've got 2 5s, and you have 2 5s, and you had another number that was the same. Let me have a look. 2 10s, I think it was. 5 and 5 is 10, so yes, you've got 2 10s. A 10 is an ending, new beginning. 9 is an ending, new beginning. You've got 2 9s, so you've got a very good numerology signs here telling you that the angels have your back. You will be the queen. You will reach that status that you wish and the recognition. Deep inside you know what is right. Trust this. You are being pulled in 2 different directions. Yet somehow both appeal to you. How do you know which is the right path to take? Look closely. There is a surface appeal to one, and this might just be the easy way out. Your instinct might point to another, the more difficult path, but the one with greater reward in the end. Trust your instinct. It knows what's right and what's wrong. It points in the right direction because its compass is your soul. Well, this is beautiful. So yes, listen to your intuition, definitely. And you are in dual time, Gemini, right? So you've got number 2. That also looks like number 11. The doorway, the angelic doorway, just go through that. And it's also here like duality. Now Libra, you are a dual sign, a duality sign, like Gemini and Pisces, and you've got Pisces here. So know that you're not alone. Perhaps you started something in March, end of February, and now you will bring it to fruition. Your goal, your wish will come true. Just make sure that you know that you're not alone. You can always ask help from people that you respect that are more mature or professional. Then we have the last card from the Healing Angels, and we've got the Tiger's Eye. Now, I do a little bit with gemology, and Tiger's Eye also opens up or supports the third eye. Now, she looks like a nun. But like I said, she could also be a normal maiden, like Princess Diana. She was a normal a maiden and became a princess. So the wonders haven't left the world yet, but you might be also opening up to intuition, spirituality, whether it's in religion or the alternative sector like yoga, meditation, whatever, a sacred place of your own where you can retreat and think and contemplate and meditate. This crystal brings a sense of security and protection, as if you were actually walking beside a tiger who watches over you. Carry this amazing crystal whenever you feel vulnerable or need a boost of confidence, and it will provide you with a sense of power over your fears. But I also know, because I dabble with my crystals, crystal gems or semi-precious stones, that Tiger's Eye also enhances your opening up of your third eye. So don't shy away from what you hear, what you see, and what you feel. If you get butterflies, that's a warning, so heed that warning. That's usually a good warning. But if you get a feeling it's stifling or panicky, then don't do it. I hope you liked this video. Take care, stay safe and be blessed, and please like and share and be aware.